All right. Hey, everybody. I am here with our first video in the 8-week series of home maintenance and our home maintenance inspections. I have with us today Bridget from Silver Linings Insurance. Thank you for.
Hello.
And the two hot topic maintenance items we are going to talk about for summer today. I apologize. You can't see my paper. I'm reading my papers. So, are check for, since it's summer, you can see all these things. Check for and seal off any holes in your exterior siding that could be an entry point for small pests, such as bats, raccoons, and squirrels. This is your exterior siding or your roof. And you should also be looking at and removing any plants that contact or roots that penetrate the siding or brick of your home. Bridget, can you tell us how this can cause some issues when you're trying to insure a home?
Yeah, absolutely. So it seems quite obvious that you don't want pest damage. You don't want things living in your roofs unless they're paying you rent. And you want to make sure that they're not causing any damage to the property or, the insulation or rafters, and you don't want them leaving any gifts for you later. So you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping that pride of maintenance and pride of home ownership intact, and really sealing off those areas, including the little baby holes in the siding that you might not have noticed over the winter. But when you obtain a new homeowner's insurance policy, the insurance company is always going to send out an inspector, quite like Julie herself, who's going to be looking for all of these little things, because they want to make sure that they are insuring a home that somebody truly loves and cares about, and that pride of ownership is there. So if you have the opportunity to take it upon yourself and just do a quick walk around the perimeter and do a visual inspection, that would be wonderful, because that's exactly what that home inspector is going to be doing upon issuance of that policy. And if they see things that are a little out of line, it might raise some red flags for either further follow-up questions or action items to be taken by the homeowner. Or the worst case scenario, they might say, this is a risk that we can't take. Please find insurance elsewhere, which really is a bummer when you're purchasing a new home or trying to refinance and you think you've got everything together, and well, here's a little speed bump we've got to tackle, huh?
Yeah. What are some examples that people should be looking for on the insurance side? What should
Examples.
when I'm walking around my house, if I'm going to go walk my house right now and look for any holes or look for the plants, what should I specifically be, from the insurance perspective, be looking for?
Well, we're going to be looking for holes really about a quarter of diameter or larger, because that indicates, sometimes depending on where that hole is located, it could be a woodpecker damage. It might be an animal that has burrowed into the siding or into the rafters of the roof and now has made a nest. They might also be looking, again, depending on your climate and where you live, they might be looking for moss or ivy. Specifically in this area, they are looking for aspen trees. Because of how aspen trees grow, they will shoot out runners and come up in other locations. And those other locations might be your main line from the house to the street. It might be right up next to your foundation. We'll find out when they pop the ground, but those are some of the things that the inspector is going to be looking for primarily.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Well, Bridget, thank you so much. Could you tell me a little bit, since I didn't let you introduce yourself, I jumped straight into the questions. Could you tell all of the viewers today who you are and what exactly it is that you do?
Absolutely. My name is Bridget Heilman. I am the owner of Silver Lining Insurance Agency. We are an independent insurance brokerage out of Kiowa, Colorado. I represent about 20 different home and auto insurance companies. So I really aim to help my customers find the best value and the best bang for their buck when it comes to insurance.
Well, that is fantastic. So you could help somebody who has a new driver.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Fair warning, kids are expensive across the board. You do want them to be good students. That greatly, greatly helps. 3.0 GPAs is an incredible discount. So if you do have a new driver, that might be an initiative to help them, be motivated in school.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. What else do you specialize in? What's your favorite thing to do with insurance and helping people?
My favorite thing is educating people. I know before I started in insurance, it was a different language. I didn't understand it. I didn't find the value in it, and I didn't know how it applied to my life. So if I can have that experience and know that I knew nothing
Mhm.
to be a new home buyer and have all these other things being brought to you, like you have to loan, you have to escrow, you have to terms after terms after terms. If I can break things down and make it palatable and turn it from insurance jargon to English and help clients understand what they're paying for and how it becomes valuable to them in the event of a loss or for their everyday life, that's my prerogative. Would I love to earn your business? Absolutely. That's the name of the game. But for me, primarily, I want to make sure that you're an educated consumer. And
Mhm.
that's where people go, oh, you're an insurance agent? Really? I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, I love what I do. Let me tell you
Yeah.
why. And that's it. So for me, my primary bread and butter is your home, your auto, something called an umbrella policy that provides an additional limit of coverage on top of everything else to make sure that if you're really having a bad day, you don't have to call me and I don't have to turn around and say, I can't help you. Because if
Yeah.
that's the conversation we've had, then I don't feel that I've done my job.
Awesome. And do you review people's policies, whether or not
Oh,
you've written them?
of course. Yeah,
Okay.
no obligation reviews, whether I can help or not. Again, my prerogative is to educate and to make people aware of what they're dealing
What they're dealing with. Insurance is hard.
with.
It's weird. Nobody ever uses it unless they're buying,
Yeah.
selling a house. Um,
Yeah.
so I brought this video series here also as an education and am bringing in wonderful people like Bridget. She's my first guest. So huge shout out and thank you to you, my friend. Um, we do home maintenance inspections. So for those of you who have found your forever home and you just are drowning in whatever, you don't know where to start with your deferred maintenance so that you can keep your insurance policy, you can contact us for a home maintenance inspection. And it's super simple. And it's just finding out where do you need to start repairs? Where do you need to start looking at things? And for the summer, we're talking about looking outside and bringing in my expert in insurance.
Thank you, Julie.
So thank you so much.
Hmm.
As all I had, this video will be live on my YouTube channel by Wednesday. Fingers crossed, might be Thursday. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bridget, do you have a YouTube channel or social media where people could follow you?
I don't have a YouTube channel yet. I'm sure down the line that's something that you and I will work on together. But I
Probably.
do have social media. You can find me at Bridget's Got You Covered.
Okay, great. And that's wonderful. Cool. My son will be putting down all of the information for Bridget so that you can find that. When this goes live, you will be able to see it. If you do have any questions, as this will be on my YouTube channel, please do not hesitate to comment below. And Bridget or I will be right back to you. All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.